have it. Welcome back to Hoot and Holler. We are your hosts. I'm Bridgette.
I'm Cheyenne.
And today we have a special guest, my sister Gabrielle. Say hi, Gabby.
Hi.
Today we are going to be diving into the glorious details that go into motherhood and being slightly overstimulated and being a wonderful wife, obviously. And no day as a mom is complete. Well, no day as a mom is complete without a beverage in hand. So today's drink of the day is going to be...
Today we're going to do our crash out Cosmo because I definitely had a lot of crash outs this week, so that's our drink of the day.
I did too. I have a fun one to share, actually.
Oh, I'm excited. We'll do cheers. Okay, so for our crash out Cosmo, guys, it's any vodka you prefer. We're going to rim our drink per usual, and then we did a orange. I keep wanting to say lime. A orange wedge. You can do orange liqueur in it if you want, but I do not have that, so we just went with it. And then a splash of cranberry. So yeah, cheers to being a mom and a wife.
Stellar mom and wife.
Lick your rim, everyone.
I forgot again.
One of these days you'll lick your rim.
My lack of rim licking.
So, let's talk about our weekly wife and mom crash out. You said you had one too.
Yeah, it's like, I would say less of a crash out, more of chaos. But so, sorry, my bracelet keeps coming undone. This is so embarrassing. My 3-year-old, so she spent the night at my mother-in-law's house, and when I went to go pick her up, she was like, "Mommy," runs at me full force like a fucking bull and rams my fucking crotch bone, and oh my god, the bruise I have there is insane. It is so tender.
Oh my god, ow.
It's so bad. Imagine coloring right now. It's like,
Do you call it coloring also?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
But she knows what it is.
Do you have a code word for it?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Her kids only know scientific terms. They straight up call their private scientific terms.
It's just anatomically correct.
She's got like chemistry for kids books.
Yeah.
You don't go there to read like some cute little child book. No, you're going there to read
a
like,
pathophysiology book. Yeah, that's exactly what
for
I did.
kids.
They just read pathophysiology. They know anatomically correct body part terms. Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to drop kick her kids.
I will say though, like I don't I explain to my kids those terms, but I don't tell them that it's okay to talk to other kids that way because not a lot of parents teach their kids those terms. So they don't go like back to school and be like, "Oh, my penis," whatever.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
That's funny. Okay, well, that was your crush out. I love that. Now you have a bruise on your vagina bone. So
yeah, it's actually, I recommend it.
Or what would we call that? Pelvis bone?
Yeah, it's your pelvis.
Okay, so I'm going to start using proper terms now.
Or pelvic region.
My crash out, I guess, was on Bridgette. So,
it was a dual crash out.
Yeah, I just had a major crash out on her, and I just freaked the fuck out on her. But I was fighting with not even fighting. I was having a disagreement with someone else that morning. So I was already like so emotional, and then I just had a crash out on her, and which does not give any excuse for me, but we made up. Okay, we're okay. Everything's good. Do you have any mom-wife confession crash outs from this week?
Just from this week?
Or just like the one that
we're narrowing it down.
Stood out to you?
Well, I have had one from this week actually. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like the season for my kids, but like I swear my oldest is just on an attitude like bender. Like I don't know what wild hair crawled up his ass the last couple of weeks, but every time I have something to say, he's got something smart mouth back, and it's driving me up a wall. And now I know why my mom, after years, like we would say one thing and it wasn't even like there wasn't even a talk about it. It was just like bah, like right in the mouth, like don't talk to me like that. And we were like, all right, okay,
free lip filler.
Yeah. So really, it's just been like a lot of attitude lately, and it's pushing my limits a lot. It's a struggle, and especially because I feel like my Gen 2 and my Gen 3 are picking up on what he's doing, and so now it's like the older 3 are like all coming at me with heat, and I'm trying to not karate chop people in the throat right now.
That's mine too. That's my oldest right now. I swear. I literally said, "Tell me no one more time," and she said no. And then you could tell she didn't mean to say it, and I lost my shit on her. Marco, when he was talking to her in the morning, that was not a good talk. When you saw her the next day,
Yeah.
and I felt bad because I knew when she said it, she was like, "Oh shit, why did I just say it?"
Yeah. She pushed that button a little too deep there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My daughter, I feel like when she talks back to me, I just have to like give her the look,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "I'm sorry, Mom." Like she's very quick to, like, luckily I don't have to discipline her or like say or do much. She just immediately feels that guilt and feels bad. My son, on the other hand, he's very like sarcastic, so he'll be like, "Okay, and I'm like,
oh, you got more?
Oh, yeah."
Aren't our boys close in age though?
I think they're the same age.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
maybe it's the age.
It's got to be that age.
Gosh, I can't wait till my kids are like your daughter's age, and then they're like,
Jeez,
they're like
way,
realizing a little bit more quickly, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have acted that way.
She's always been pretty good in that way though, but she does have it too. She's going through that like PMS-y phase already, so she is confused as to why her emotions are the way they are.
I wonder if she's gonna be like you when she's in heat.
A bitch.
I wasn't gonna say that. You said it.
It's usually like a week before my period. The week leading up to my period, I'm just pretty psychotic.
Yeah.
And I can like track it, and my husband can too. But this past cycle, it was the week after my period that I felt psycho. It was weird. It was not. I didn't like it.
It had to have been like the moon phase. I feel like so Uranus and Jupiter are both in retrograde.
It's your anus, by the way.
Maybe it's yours, but it's not mine. And then on top of that, like I think it was this past week there was like a new moon. So there's a new moon and both of those planets were in retrograde, and Uranus is like apparently futile. So.
I started my period on the full moon.
Oh,
because I'm a witch, so
I wasn't tracking the moon, but yeah, I had a period too this month.
Us women are said to be like badass goddess witches because our cycles literally revolve around the moon. Like, how cool is that?
Was the moon late this month? Because I was. No? Oh, just on time.
No.
Okay.
No. Maybe.
Yeah, because I took the pregnancy test. Yeah, we had to be on it
literally
together. But
the day we had
why did you take
psychic?
Because my period was like almost 2 weeks late.
Oh,
it was the day we had the psychic on too, and then we were talking about kids, and the psychic was like, "You're not done."
But I asked her, I was like, "Was that a reading?" And she's like, "No, I just felt like that's what you were feeling." And I was like,
"Oh." I feel like she knew something.
I don't know. I mean, we do talk about it, but we're like 99% sure done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more not than is.
Yeah. Okay, I have a few funny stories from like just funny crash outs, mom life confessions. One of them was this week I lost my son in the house. I almost called 911. He started crying when he heard me freaking the fuck out. Turns out he was in my husband's office between the wall and the computer desk. Had the mess of wires camouflaging him.
Oh my gosh. Remember when I lost a Kellyella in the house and I panicked?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was wild.
I do remember
I was in charge of one kid.
And you lost them?
Yeah, and I was like 14 years old too, and I lost her. Yeah. Was I that old? I don't even know. Maybe not.
I think you were. It was like high school.
But I lost her, yeah.
Beginning of high school, yeah.
She was in my sister's closet. She was fine. She was playing with a teddy bear in there, but...
My husband used to run away. He was like a mute as a kid. You can ask his mom. They called him like a mute because he would just silently disappear. And there was a couple times where they had to call the cops because they'd be like going to the mountains camping, and he would just disappear. And he would just wander himself off. Yeah.
But he was like a cat though. He'd come back home where he knew he was gonna get fed.
I think they would find him.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like waiting on the corner, like these motherfuckers will find me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come get me.
Show me you still want me.
Disappear.
Oh my gosh.
But like, was it intentional to like not be found, or he just wanted to wander? He just liked to wander.
Paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Wander. Yeah.
You know, the movie
that would be
for...
freaking terrifying.
Oh, yeah, I know.
If you had like a wandering child, but then it makes sense why some people like strap their kids to like backpack leashes.
Yeah.
You know, so they
We
can't
did
run
that
away.
with Eli, and
It's like Sophie when she goes and plays in the front yard.
Yeah,
You can't
like-
find her anywhere, but you're like, Sophie!
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You're
She's
there.
good.
You're somewhere.
Her pictures yesterday, because Sophie was at my window, and she's like, cheese, cheese. So I was taking pictures of her.
You know the movie Four Christmases? Have you ever seen that with Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn? Okay. You know how the little boy jumps out the window when he gets pissed
Oh,
and
and he
starts
starts
streaking?
streaking.
And she's like, he takes to streaking when he's upset.
You have
That's
such a
actually-
cute country accent.
Oh, thank you. We should do a whole
Give 'em
country
holler.
accent night. We should have like
That
some
would be a good
Arnie
one.
Palmies.
Yeah,
That'd be
country
fun.
day. That's
He's
like-
Arnold Palmer's a golfer.
yeah.
But it's southern. It's a southern drink. Sweet
I love
tea
golf.
and lemonade.
Which, if you guys want us to do a golf
But
episode,
is he from the South?
It might be a swing and a
Maybe.
miss.
I don't know.
That was
We'll have
pretty
to
good,
look
no?
that up.
That
Wait,
would
that's a
have
baseball term.
She's batting 1,000 now.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I have
We
a
should do a
couple more.
podcast on a golf course one day. That'd be
We
fun.
should. Oh, I know. That'd be so much fun. Okay.
boys would hate us.
The next one I have is. Where did funny ones go?
Why were they not all funny?
I forgot that she's. Whisper that. Parent confession. I forgot to do the tooth fairy routine. So many times that my kid now asks me when she should start charging rent for that missing tooth. Yeah, that's that story.
You know what?
Kinda.
So
Have you ever?
I'm so over this thing. Okay, so I sub, right? And I can't find my Okay. And while I was subbing, we were playing a Christmas game with the kids, this little packet thing the teacher left, and we were doing like a 20 questions thing, only it was a lot easier for the kids. And so it would be something Christmas related, the item, right? And one of my items I wrote down on my little whiteboard that they couldn't see was a reindeer. And the kid was like, "Is it alive?" And I was like, "No." And he goes, "Oh, okay, so it can't be a reindeer." And I was like, "Well, technically it is living."
Reindeer are
And he
real.
was like-
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Well, I fucked up.
I don't think they're actually called reindeer. I think they have they're like caribou or something like that. But yeah, they are real.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
hold, it
so
gets worse.
They're not just
So
fake.
I was like, "But you guessed it." I was like, "But it is real. It is real." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Well, because first I was like, "Well, I mean, none of any of that is real, but I mean, this is." And then I was like, "It is living. Yes, yes."
Bridgette.
I know. And I was like, "Oh my god, they're third graders."
Oh my god! You just saw
I-
a bunch of third graders. See if it
Well,
wasn't real.
thankfully they were a little slow, and I fixed it before they caught on. But I was like, I totally forgot what I wrote down. I wasn't even looking. Oh my god, yes! Good
Oh
job.
my god!
Next one.
All
next
those
one.
kids are like crying home to their parents. This
Mom,
sucks
did you
that
know
they said
Santa's not
Santa's not real?
I panicked.
Here's some funny insults that I feel like kids either say I feel like it's like 5 and below. Kids either say the sweetest things, you know, or
Mhm.
compliment you in the cutest way, or they just have no filter and they're super
Hype you
like,
up or knock you down.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So some are, why do you look like that today?
Oh my
Sounds
god!
like something yours would say your oldest.
Yeah.
Mom, you were prettier yesterday.
Oh.
Are you sick or is that just your face? Oh.
Oh.
Why is your stomach soft like dough?
Yes, I've been there.
I've been asked a couple of times, "Are you pregnant again?"
Yes. I swear that's a weekly question from my kids.
Oh.
Like, no, I'm just on my period. Leave me alone.
One time, our younger brother, we were in the pool, and I just had, I think, my second kid, and he goes, "Underwater, you look so much skinnier." And I was like,
Oh my god.
"Oh, okay,
You're like,
thanks.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
just
stay
drown
underwater
myself.
now." I'm just gonna drown. Oh.
Oh.
My kids tell me all the time, which is kind of flattering. They'll be like, "Why are you putting makeup on again? Don't do that. You're prettier without it." And I'm like, I don't really know how to take that. Like, thank you, but
Yeah.
My kids have said that too, like, you don't need makeup. Why are you putting it on? And I'm like, the way you said it sounded
offensive.
offensive, but like, if you said it in a different tone, I would have been like, oh, thank you. But the way they said it just came
Let's
off
work
as
on
like,
our approach.
Stop making me
Change the
self-conscious
tone.
by flattering me at
Yes.
the same time.
Yes.
yeah, asshole. Your food is good today. Yesterday it was bad.
Oh.
I like when you wear makeup because then you look awake.
Oh.
I love that one.
You're pretty for a mom.
Yeah, not like Instagram model pretty, but yeah, mom's all right.
You're a mom.
You're doing
Basically
it.
saying you look like Adam Sandler.
You're enough. Oh my
He's
god.
calling you out. Why are you mad? You're the one who chose to have kids.
Piper has told me that.
Yeah, Sax has said the same thing to me too.
She's been like, I don't know why you had kids. You're so mean to us. And I'm like, okay, because I wanted it. It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. Saxon hasn't said it exactly like that, but he has been like, if you like, I couldn't even tell you how he said it, but I just remember the way that he said what he said to me made me feel like absolute dirt. I was like, okay, well, I love you guys more than air, but at the same time, you frustrate me.
Get out of my personal
Respectfully,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Yeah. You always
Fuck
say
off.
1 minute. You always say 1 minute, but it's never 1 minute. I'm so guilty.
Yeah.
Of that.
Yeah, or like later, and it's never later.
No.
Oh, I hear that so
Like
bad.
I said, I was
to
gonna
do
come
for
pick up your
though.
kids, and it was like 9 o'clock at night, and I was reading a book in bed, and I was like, I never went and picked up our
Oh
kids.
my gosh! So you know, my kids were talking all day long about that. They're
I'm
like,
so
"Can you check
sorry.
the maps for where Bridget's at? Is Bridget at home? Is she at
I
home?"
said I was gonna pick
And I'm
them up
like,
so they could play, and I forgot about
I
it.
was like, "Listen,
Oh
she's
my
probably
God.
still visiting with her friend because I haven't heard from her." And they're like, "Just check the map, see if she's at home." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's not happening because I know she's been at home for the last 7 hours of the day." So
Well,
I'm
we're building the
You
bin
didn't
rack
call
in the.
her?
No, because I had figured that she had gotten
I had
busy and I
to-
didn't want to bother her, especially
Okay.
because by the time the kids had actually reminded me, like the few hours gap, it was already almost close to dinner. And I was
Yeah.
like, we have school tomorrow and it's just going to be dinner time. And then,
Yeah, I felt bad.
I mean, plus I didn't even feel like it because I didn't feel well that day. So I
Yeah.
was like, I don't even want to pick up the phone to talk to her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was like trying to stick to my checklist of to-dos, and I forgot to like squeeze them in.
you had put them on the to-do list and it just
Mhm.
never translated
We
into
left my friend's
actually
house
doing.
around 3, like 2:33, somewhere around there, and then we were working on the bin racks and in the garage.
Mhm.
I always point that way, in the garage, and I got so distracted with that because it's a 2-man job, and then by the time, so Marco got called out, and then I was like, okay, I went inside, I did my nails, I did the Cricut stuff, I started dinner, and then I showered, lay down for bed, and then I was reading, and I was like, oh my god, those poor kids, I never picked them up.
They were like waiting all day for you.
I owe
and I don't
them.
say that to make you
Aw.
feel sad, but I hope you realize like how much they love you.
Yeah,
So,
I feel bad. I'm gonna make it up to them. I'm gonna make it up to them.
like Walker was so upset when I was like, "Hey, we have to turn around because Tio Marco's gonna watch you guys at the house," and she was like, "No,
Not again.
no, I want to see Bridget," and I'm like, "Too bad."
I'm sorry.
Aw, that's so sweet though.
All right, what do we have next?
Okay. There's a few marriage identity confessions.
Ooh, we should do those, but let's do those when we get to
Oh, yeah,
talking
okay.
about marriage stuff.
Okay, you start with the next topic.
Okay, so let's dive into our daily mom life. So, a snapshot of a typical day as a mom. I feel like for me, I have the luxury of waking up at 7. I don't have to wake up till 7 on a school day.
Okay.
And then we get up, usually
What time do
Marco.
you wake up, Gabby?
5:30.
Same, 5:30. Up, Bridget.
Well,
Why
good
do
news
you
is
wake up at 7?
They don't have to be at school till 8:35.
Oh, my kids drop off is 7:40.
Okay, mine too.
But I wake up and I do like
Sorry, I keep playing footsies with you.
Oh, like-
I'm so sorry.
make their breakfast and like make their lunches for the day, so I get up a little bit early,
Yeah.
especially because I want to be able to like do my face routine in the morning
Yeah.
where I'm like
Mhm.
throwing on my serums and stuff. So and
Yeah, I
brushing my
have
teeth.
no daily face routine. I wake up. I put some face lotion on. My face feels red. in the
That's a
morning.
routine.
Little chapstick, and then I throw on whatever I'm gonna wear because I
Little
practically
chapstick.
look like a
Little
hobo.
chapstick.
And go downstairs. The lunches are prepped the night before. That's our rule. If your lunch is not prepped the night before, you do not get a lunch. You
Well,
eat
do
the
your
shitty
girls
school
prep
lunch.
the lunch? Do they prep their own lunch?
We'll make their sandwiches for them because it's complete chaos when they make a sandwich. But other than that, like, they'll do everything else. They'll grab their 2 good snacks, 2 bad snacks if there is a bad snack.
That's
in
a
the
lot
house.
of snacks.
Tegan gets hungry, but
Okay.
I think they find pure enjoyment, and when they get home, they grab another snack out of their lunchbox.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I don't
So it's like,
know,
yeah.
because they don't always have all their snacks.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we'll do that. We'll wake up, I prep them, and then we'll do their hair, brush their teeth. Well, I do their hair, they brush their teeth. I make sure their outfits don't look like we don't love them. And then, because they have free reign for dress at their school, so it's very questionable choices at times. One dresses like she's going to a ball every day, and the other one dresses like she's also a hobo. Just, there's no in between. And I'm like, because she'll be like, you're wearing sweatpants today. And I'm like, yeah, but you're going to school. I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
probably going back to bed. So once they're in school, a good day looks like I'm going to the gym after drop off. The little one goes into the daycare. We leave, we go home, we clean, we're a good wife, we're doing great, productive things. But no, typically I'll go home, I'll sit on my ass, I'll tend to the 3-year-old yelling at me, and then I'll probably make lunch. Probably, if not, I'll give her a snack to hold her over. And then come 1 o'clock, it's school pickup, then another school pickup, then drop offs, then we get home, then Mondays is gymnastics, and yeah,
Damn.
pure chaos till the end of the day. That's how that looks.
Yeah.
Yours is, feel free to share because yours is a little more chaotic, I feel like.
Well, I start at 5:30 like Gabby,
Mm-hmm.
and then I usually go get my coffee, and then I'll start getting myself ready a little bit, wake the kids up at 6, go do their lunches, their waters, then we go to school, and then usually I have a client, either at the salon or here, so if I don't have a client in the morning, then I go to the gym. If I have a client first, then I do clients, gym after, and then pick up, and then almost every night we have sports.
Yes.
So it's like homework, maybe dinner if they're lucky, sports.
You only
You
eat if
spoke
you were
back, we
extra
ran
good
out of
that
time.
day.
Yeah, it's nonstop every day, but it's good. It's a good thing.
I feel like yours is a lot calmer. Although you do have sports.
No, mine is pretty. It's very similar to both yours, time frame wise. But I don't go to the gym, so I don't have to try to manage that. I mean, I do.
Do you work out at
I
home?
do work out at home. Yes,
Okay,
I don't
was
have
like,
to.
there's
I don't
no
have
way
to like.
Your body looks like that, and you don't go to the gym. So.
I just mean I don't have to
haven't been
block out time because I could just throw it in whenever. And a lot of the time, because I have still like the 2 small ones at home,
It's the nice thing of a home gym.
yeah, my workout time varies. Like there's probably 4 days of the 5, that's gonna sound crazy. No, probably 3 of the 5 days that I'm off and at home where I don't actually work out until 7 o'clock at night when my kids go to bed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Oh,
then
wow.
then I'll work out. But there are a couple of days a week usually where I'll be able to do the workout, early morning, or, I'm sorry, early afternoon or like, late morning, just kind of depending on what my husband's work schedule is, and
Yeah.
then are the girls going to nap and I can have like uninterrupted time. Sometimes I just let them run around in the garage while I'm working
I was
out
about to
too,
ask
so.
that. Do you let the baby in the garage?
Yeah. So, but only during certain times. Like if I'm using like our cable machine or like our any of our weightlifting machines, like I won't bring her out. But if I'm like doing floor Pilates or I'm like walking on the treadmill or using the bike or something like that, then I will, because I'm not worried about her hands getting tied up into the
Has
weights
she tried to put her
or the
hands
cables.
into?
Yeah, she has before.
my
And
God.
she didn't do it with me, but she did it with Brandon while he was working out one time, and he just wasn't. I don't think he was looking in that direction, because I think the way that he was pulling the weight required him to be in a different, like looking in a different way. And she had just stuck her finger in the pulley, so the cable pulled her finger into the pulley system, and she didn't like get degloved or anything crazy, but it certainly like pinched her finger and made her finger bleed. So since then, like I won't, and I'll just, only if I'm doing certain things will they be allowed in there.
Yeah.
But no, it's basically the same. It's like chaos in the morning, and I love that you can wake up at 7. That's awesome.
We love
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
On the weekends, I don't wake up till like 9:30. I'm maybe out of bed by 10. And
Like,
she
but
has
your whole
6
day is
a.m. every
gone.
day. 6 a.m. every day. She texts me.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I always text her at 6 a.m., but maybe I'll just start sending the text.
Yeah, just start texting me, because clearly
Morning sunshine.
Good morning, me. Good afternoon.
she's just at this point I think it's just pure laziness. Like,
I do
you're not
feel-
doing enough.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Bridgette.
I do
Wake up
kind of get
earlier.
mad sometimes when I do wake up late, because Marco will wake up at like 6 a.m. too. He'll be up, doesn't matter what time he gets home from work, and he'll be like, "Do you want to have some coffee while the kids are sleeping?" Because my kids sleep.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
my kids
wish.
don't wake up, and I'll be like, "Okay, back to and then we'll just stay in bed. But sometimes I'm like, "No, let me get myself out of bed," because I do love a good early morning.
Yeah, that's what me and Christian do too. In the mornings we have like our few minutes by ourselves in the kitchen without the kids, and it's nice.
It is.
Like starting the morning like that is super. It's just like a good way to start the morning.
Yeah.
But I also start it with too, like, I feel like if I go on my phone right away, so just know before I text you, I'm actually already awake for a while, and then when I go on my phone, I'll text you. But I won't go on my phone in the morning because I feel like that just it starts my day off weird. So I try to I'll do like my morning affirmations. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Affirmations. Morning affirmations. I'll try to journal 1 to 2 times a week.
Today, Bridget was a bitch.
Today I had a
Bye,
crash
journal.
out. And then I'll have my coffee with Christian. Yeah. It's super nice.
I need daily affirmations.
I
It
feel
does
like
help.
even if Brandon did have like time for a slow morning, because usually he doesn't get home until like 1 or 2 in the morning. And I feel like even if he didn't, like the days when he doesn't, and he's like shift adjusting and he gets home at like 4 or 5 p.m. the night prior, so he's got like a normal sleep cycle at that point. He just he won't wake up. I am like shaking him out of bed sometimes, and I'm like, do you want to go to drop off? And he'll be like, no, I want to sleep.
Oh, Marco's
And
got
I'm
FOMO.
like, you're like serious, get up, because
Yeah.
for him it's like sometimes if he doesn't do that, then he doesn't see the kids all day that day, because they go to school and he didn't see them at drop off, and then he's not home until they're in bed, and so, and then it's like a vicious cycle. But so I try to get him to get up, and that would be nice to have like a nice slow morning coffee, like without the kids waking up, because I do have about 30 or 40 minutes before the kids wake up when I wake up, just to myself, which is nice because I can like slowly roll into my morning. I feel like that would be so nice to have with like Brandon.
Do this together, Brandon.
I know.
I do.
I'm gonna start telling him like Cheyenne and Christian do it.
They're up right now having coffee together, and you're not.
And they were just doomed. I do have the rare morning where like I'm up before everybody else, but I'm not much of someone who's on my phone very long, which is something I'm trying to work on because I suck at replying to people. But
she does.
I'll get up and like if the whole house is quiet, I'll just stay in bed and I'll like read my book in the morning, and I love that. I do love that. I think that's very like calming and everything.
I read at night. Most of the stuff I do.
Oh, I read at night too.
Night.
Yeah. Every night I'll read, but sometimes when everybody's asleep in the house, I'll just wake up and read. Yeah. Like it's quiet, it's calm. Yeah. I enjoy that.
I love a good slow morning, especially because my back window in my living room faces
you have a bomb ass view. Yeah,
like it faces the east where the sun rises, right? So like you get like the full sunrise through the back of my window, and I've like if you just whip those blinds open, it is just so nice.
Yeah. Especially when all the snow is on the mountains.
Yes.
Yeah. It almost doesn't even look like you're in Vegas. Like I know we have mountains here, but like it almost looks like you're in Montana or something like in the mountains. It's so close.
Yeah. Like on holiday breaks when the kids like I don't have to wake up for school, you know, it's nice to have like a really long slow morning because I'll let them sleep in till whenever they want to sleep in. Yeah. And then I've gotten like hours because I try to stay on my routine. Otherwise it's hard for me to like get back into it.
Oh yeah, no, I go
But I feel like that's so nice. I just love a good morning sun to help reestablish the circadian rhythm, you know what I'm saying?
Or even just like sit outside for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Fresh air, peace, a little bit of
sunlight. That's why I like running
so
outside.
Good.
There's something about the fresh air and the sun and just like being able to breathe and not
it's like the adult version of playing outside as a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
so good.
It's like crack for me, honestly. Like I could take a snort of a run and be like freaking out all day on sunshine. Okay, I feel like you need to share some of the routines and stuff you do that make your life easier because you have a lot of fun ones you do that I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna do that, and I never do it.
Oh my gosh, like what though?
Like
what
the
do you
meal prepping you do.
Oh, okay, yes. So I do. Well, I'll preface here. So because I only work part-time, which for a nurse is only 2 days a week, right? I have 5 days at home with nothing to do. Yeah. So I don't really feel like I have an excuse to not do certain things. Like I don't have an excuse to like not, try to get the laundry cleaned and dried and put away, or to not clean the house, or to not make my kids lunch. Like I don't have that excuse for myself. Like I don't give myself the chance to have that excuse.
Yeah. I only work just as many days if less than you, and I suck.
Well, I just feel like I don't know. I don't give my brain the chance to be like, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Because I have so much free time during the day, and Brandon, he kicks his ass. Like he at work, he picks up overtime and he does all kinds of stuff. Not that we need him to do that, but he just does it to do it, kind of thing. And so since I'm the one home and I'm like managing the house and managing the kids, and I just take it upon myself to do all these extra things. But I just to make it easy on myself, like I do meal prep for the kids. Like I will make all of their sandwiches for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And I'll make
fresh homemade bread.
Yeah, so I'll like make a fresh loaf of sandwich bread.
We need to stop the episode.
We're gonna crop this out.
Yes, it's like a fresh loaf of sandwich bread, which I will cut up into slices, and then I'll get like turkey, like deli turkey and deli cheese, and I'll slap them together, and I have this cute little uncrustable press that I use to like, and then I'll saran wrap each one. They all go into the freezer, and then every day they get like a sandwich chucked into their lunchbox, and then I just have like snacks that I buy from the store. But
she
then
made them in the oven, fresh grown fruit in the backyard.
I did actually try my hand at homemade cereal this last week.
Oh, was it good?
It was so good. Yeah, so it was
How do
really
you
good.
make homemade cereal?
You use like, well, the recipe that I used was like rolled oats, ground flaxseed.
Oh, so they're gonna be shitting their brains out.
Well, it's not that much flaxseed. It's just like a
Okay.
little bit to give a kick of fiber into their cereal. But then it was like almonds and walnuts, so it's not a ton.
Okay.
The honey bunches of oats.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you make it sweet for them?
Yeah, I do, but I don't add as much sugar as like what a store-bought cereal would have. So like for the entire recipe, I think I used like 4 tablespoons of brown sugar,
Okay.
and that was it. But it was just sweet enough, and then you throw it over milk, and it tastes even sweeter because milk is kind of sweet on its own. So it was good, and I mean they liked it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I might just keep at that. But like I do meal prep because it does make it easy.
Here I am with my kids like getting fruity pebbles.
I prepped cereal. Okay, so I ran out of cereal, so all I had was plain Cheerios in the back of the pantry, which are probably stale. And the girls wanted cereal, and I said, "Well, they're plain." So I have agave. It's like a better alternative for sweetness and stuff. And I drizzled some agave on top of their cereal, and they loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, I guess technically this is healthier, so look at me go."
Yeah.
Very proud. I put a star on my board.
Yeah.
Mental board.
You deserve a star.
Thank you.
Honestly, as long as your kids are fed, I feel like that's all that matters. You don't have to go through the extra hoops. Like, just feed your kids.
Well, what's crazy is I used to work at a jail, and I worked there for 6 years. And
why did you say it like that?
12
I worked
hours.
at a jail.
Because I'm like pretty hardcore. I just want to like emphasize that. And anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I worked 12-hour days. Okay, and I meal prepped breakfast for myself for the week. So I did scrambles or breakfast sandwiches that I would have in the freezer for myself for the week. And then I would have lunches prepped. I never bought lunch. I never bought breakfast or anything for myself. And then I had like all my snacks. So I was like always prepared. And like if I had extra, the girls could have breakfast in the morning too throughout the school week and all that. Well, it was just one kid at the time, I think. Yeah.
It was 2.
No, 1.
You had your 2 older when you were at the jail.
Tegan just started this year. I retired last year.
Oh, must be nice.
I know. But yeah, all the time in the world, and I don't do shit now. I don't know what happened. I just like fell off the rails.
Well, no, give yourself some grace though, because it's not like you're sitting at home doing nothing, right? Like you're back in school now, and you're part-time subbing, and then you have all the things that you have with the girls. So you're doing a lot. You're just not focusing on the things that you were focusing on before.
I think just being a mom in general, we're always feeling like we're not doing enough.
Yeah. But you have to give yourself grace for like what you are doing.
Yeah.
Like give yourself a lot of credit because you're doing a lot of great things. It's just you're not focusing on the things that you were focusing on for years prior to this.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for sure I could be better at like meal prepping, and we were just talking about that. So I know for sure I could.
But listen, sometimes there's a lot of really great products on the market now too. Like I think people are now starting to realize like the shit that we ate as kids is not that great, and we want to do better for our kids. And so there are a lot of products out there that are better than they used to be. Yeah. And there's
start sending them to me.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Sophie falls in love with every snack.
I'll send them to you. Yeah.
Sophie loves the snacks at her house, and I'm like, okay, well, that's a good one. So we'll just get that. I don't even have to question if she's gonna like it anymore, because I tried to buy all these other ones that were healthy, and they either loved it or they hated it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can't figure out what they want.
Yeah.
And I let them pick one bad snack, and it's usually like a crackers and like Cheez-Its or something.
Yeah.
But everything else is always a healthier snack. But yeah, I just copy everything she gets because Sophie loves it. And I'm like, okay, well, she likes it in the cart. Like,
my thing is like if there's like less than 15 ingredients, it's usually probably better than the thing that I was buying that had 75 different ingredients.
No, it's crazy. Yeah.
I just I can't. There's just some, and then you realize like when you do actually eat that again, you're like, oh, this makes you feel like terrible.
Yeah.
Why are we eating
I
this?
agree. Should we go into marriage and keeping the relationship alive?
Yes.
And how you have to turn from like, I don't know if you guys had to do this, but I had to go from like, especially when the kids are young. Now that mine are older, it's like night and day. But when I was younger, it's like training your brain to go from being a mom, overstimulated, being touched, to like kids are in bed, now you got to turn yourself into a slutty wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do get overstimulated being touched by my kids during the day. I'm like, please stop pawing at me. Like, please. Like, it gets overwhelming. And then my husband will come up and slap my ass, and I'm like, oh my God, everybody just leave me alone. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it, but like, I also hate it.
There's moments where like you don't want to be touched.
No, not at all.
But I feel like that's a lot of things moms, like especially with young kids, struggle with, is like going from being super overstimulated to, because you don't want to be touched, and then kids go to bed, and then you have to be, you know, a wife.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, luckily, like, we haven't had that issue for the most part, because I feel like we're pretty good at, I try to do my best at literally just training my brain, like, okay, I was a mom, I put them to bed, they were safe and sound, close the door, lock it, time to be a hoe.
No, I legit lock the door.
I love that. 8 o'clock hoe time. It is the hour of the hoes.
Yeah.
No, I do feel like that's hard. I think I struggled with that a lot after having my first kid. I don't really know if I went through it with my second, but yeah, there was like times where, and it's hard too, because like, I don't know if you and Christian have ever done like love language
yes, we
tests.
read that book.
Yeah, did you? Yeah. So like I didn't read the book, but I did do the test, and Brandon did the test. And like if you knew Brandon, right, like really well, and I'm sure like Bridgette, like if you were asked my mom too, my mom would be like, oh no, he is not a touchy person. Brandon does not, no PDA. There's like, there's like
he attacks you every time I'm at your house.
That's just me though. No. At home it's different, but like only with me. So like he doesn't hug. He barely he hugs his grandmother.
Yeah, he won't hug me.
Yeah, he won't hug. And he's known my family because we've been together since we were 15. So he's known my family for more than half his life at this point. And he's not a PDA kind of person, right? But with me, he is. And then come to find out, we did our love language. This test we did probably like 3 or 4 years ago. His most prominent love language is like physical touch, right? Like he loves to be touched, but it's only by certain people. Obviously, I'm probably like the most person. Yeah. So like for him, for a very long time, like when we went through a rough patch very early in our marriage, after having our first kid, it was hard for me to like emotionally connect with him because I was so focused on being a mom. Like I couldn't turn it off because I had my first kid, and like I feel like the first kid kind of makes you crazy a little bit, and you lose a lot of yourself because you're so focused on being a mom, and then so being a wife or like being like a partner gets put on the back burner. And for him and we really struggled in our marriage during that, I don't know, it was probably like a year-long phase. And I honestly think it was because I was not physically attentive enough towards him. And so he felt like shunted in our little family at the time. And now looking back, knowing what I know now, I feel like had I paid more attention to that, then I wouldn't have had that struggle with him. But it was really hard though, because I couldn't.
You're so focused.
I couldn't like turn off mom and turn back into wife and like want to be touched by him. Like I just wanted to just be left alone. I was so exhausted.
Right.
So I feel like I'm sure a lot of women actually go through that after having kids.
I feel like till this day I still get so overstimulated with the kids that when they go to bed, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't want to read. I don't want to watch TV. I just want to lay down. I want to close my eyes. I don't want to be touched. But Margot's very, very adamant. About.
I bet you his love language is physical touch too.
Like 4 times a day.
His love language is.
Sometimes she'll like, we did it 4 times.
No, I don't think I've ever done it 4 times in 1 day.
Literally a couple months ago, several times. She was like, I did it 3 times today. And I'm like, I thought I'm being a great wife doing it once a day.
I know.
She doesn't leave me alone.
She's told me her average before, and I was like, shit, like my busy weeks are like a slow day for her. Like, damn.
It is a rare occasion. If it's 3, that is rare.
Like, how does it
That's a holiday?
How does it not fall off? Is what I want to know.
Dude, the boy is like
it's got to he's got to
finish
stale
and 2
out
seconds
at some
later.
point.
I could like cough and fart at the same time, and he's like, "Bing," and I'm like, "What did I do? What did I do?"
I mean, I love that for you guys, but like that just seems so exhausting.
I love it too. I love how
I'd rather run like a 10K every day.
Same.
And do that.
Okay, I have a question for you guys though, because me and my husband were actually talking about this, and I'll say it in an appropriate way so we don't get canceled. But do you go every time?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not an option with him.
Yeah.
I'm usually the first one too, and then
I just met some people that I didn't know. I truthfully didn't know it was a thing. To not like I didn't know.
By go, do we mean like oh?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you every time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, same.
I actually had a conversation with her about my patterns of going, and she was.
And you think I'm crazy?
She was, but this is probably why I don't have to go as many times as you do during the day. So like, we were talking, just like shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And I was telling her exactly what you and Christian were probably talking about. Like, I think it's wild that some women cannot have like a finish with.
It makes me sad.
It does. And I'm like, what's the point at that point?
Yeah.
You know, like I'm sure it still probably is. It
But it's
feels
not
great,
as
but it's
I
not as
commend
great.
them for still wanting to please their spouse, but I feel
Yeah.
like
Good
there's
for
like a
them.
disconnect? Like, are they not waiting for you or figuring out what works for you so they can do the same in return?
Honestly, I feel like I mean, and I'm talking out of pure ignorance here, but like I would feel terrible for them if it was like he had no idea that he wasn't doing it for her.
The man should 1000% do everything to get the girl to O.
Yeah.
Before he goes himself.
It should be the primary thing.
If you're coloring, you want to complete that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girls, it's trash.
Well, that's the whole point.
Colored picture.
Yeah, like, and I feel like that's the whole point of like, and I don't know what I can and cannot say that, but like I feel like that's the whole point of foreplay is because women just biologically we need a little bit more stimulation than men do.
Yeah.
To kind of get things going. And I'm sure that's not like 100% across the board for all women. I'm sure some women are very much like they err more towards like what men do and they're just very quick to turn on.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of foreplay is to work it up so that once you get to,
especially if she is a tired, overstimulated mother.
Yes, she's going to need a little bit more. Yeah.
Even I tell my husband if there's days I'm just like exhausted or have anxiety or the kids were a lot today, I'll like, can you just give me like a body massage first? And like he'll just get the coconut oil out and like it just relaxes me and then I'm like, all right, I'm good to go. But
I love that for you. He'll be like, okay, give me one first, and I will, and then I don't get one.
No, so like actually Brandon and I have actually just recently started this whole like massage thing. And I think it was because
But does it always lead to sex?
Yes.
I won't.
Marco never finishes the massage because he finishes elsewhere.
Okay, but so if Brandon's afraid that that's going to be the thing, is he works it out in a way that won't be the case. So like maybe I start massaging him first and then he goes second, like or I get the massage second kind of thing, because he's afraid he's going to like jump ahead of the game and kind of like ruin it. But I think we picked that up because like we were so exhausted. And this wasn't not too long ago. This was probably like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 months ago that we kind of started this. But it was like we were so exhausted that we were like, we just didn't have time for each other. And Brandon was like, why don't we just give each other massages? And then we did it. And now it's like a thing for us. Like if we know that we're tired, but we haven't connected physically in a while, then he'll kind of be like, should we do massages this week or something? You know? Yeah, just to kind of, because it helps like, I mean, physically it helps. Like it does help to relax you, like wind you down, but then it leads to like a more intimate encounter with your partner. And I feel like it's a really good way to kind of break the ice without having to go through the effort sometimes of like full on foreplay, which is kind of, I feel like that's kind of nice.
Yeah, definitely.
I enjoy it. I love it.
I feel like Marco and I are the perfect balance because I don't think I could be with somebody who wasn't so adamant about coloring all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm very like, but he'll be like, oh, okay, picks me up, slams me to the bed, and I'm like, oh, I'm a captive. Like, oh my god.
Take me.
Daddy. And then it's never disappointing. But
does he have like a ghost face mask that he throws on over that?
Why don't you share?
Stop, Cheyenne.
I'm going to go with no. Cheyenne, would you like to share? Share or pass?
Okay, we tried it. Christian is, okay, we'll say my husband is the best because he picks up on what I'm reading.
Yeah.
And
He spark notes it probably.
Oh, I love that.
Last night I was reading, and I could just I was laying on his chest, and usually I won't lay on his chest when I'm reading.
Because of what you're reading?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark will be like, his big, thick what? And I'm like,
I feel
read on, bud.
awkward. I'm like, yeah, so last night I'm like, well, I want to cuddle him, but I also want to read. I'm like, it's the beginning of the book. It can't be that bad. So I'm like laying on his chest, and I could just, when you can just feel someone's like facing towards you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I look, because I'm like, I think he's reading this book with me. And sure enough, he was.
He's like, oh, she's ready, right? Prime time, baby, prime time.
Yeah. But I swear sometimes he reads like what's happening in my book, because like that night he will do what's in that book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, does he just like read it? But one of the times, yes, I came home and he was ready to go, and a mask and scared the shit out of me, and like I was just so thrown off, and I like panicked. I was like, oh my god.
He's like trying to start the movie, and he kills it.
She's like, wait, what happens in this scene? Do I run or do I stay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, like is it gonna be like a Zayd and Annalise kind of thing? Like,
not that I
feel
should be picturing your sex life, but that's what I picture. Is him standing in the forest.
and he's
You're
giving
just
you like
next
10-second
door, and
head
you're
starts.
Oh, she's fine. Mark was like, should we call the cops? She's fine.
She's
Trust
fine.
me.
Fine.
That was a good
happening.
scream, not a bad scream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
gosh.
funny.
I love that.
Okay, so
though.
we all know what like challenges us and frustrates us and overstimulates us, and how we generally come together with our spouses, even in the evening. But like, what do we do outside of the house, like without our kids? Like, I know Marco is so, and I don't know if this is because of his parents, which I love. Probably one of my favorite things about him is he loves date nights.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Very
it.
adamant. He's all for like group date nights with people, or just us. Like if someone wants to come, all for it. If it's just us, he loves it, and it's like the best thing ever. Like he'll find the childcare, he'll like plan the date or whatever, and it's nothing crazy. And we always try to pick like a bougie restaurant, not because it's bougie, but because it's something we know we can't take the kids to. Like we wouldn't enjoy.
Yeah, like you're not gonna go to Red Robin on a date
They
night.
have great prices.
No.
They do have great fries, but like you can take your kids there.
I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes we've gone to like In-N-Out, gotten a milkshake and a burger, and then we'll just go do something else afterwards. But like I remember you were talking about how like you want to go to the movies or something like that, and we don't typically do that stuff, which I do feel like we should do more of.
Yeah.
I like to do. I don't want to just sit. I'm like, let's go do something.
Oh, I love
Well, I
sitting on a
actually
quiet
don't-
dinner with a good drink.
Yeah, I don't actually like going to the movies because I feel like I fall asleep. So I don't know if I said exactly the movies to you, but
just,
yes,
like,
I
going to do
have
something
mentioned
fun.
to you, to do something
Yes.
fun. Like when we went out for my birthday, we went. So for my
That
birthday,
was
we went
so fun.
mini golfing.
We were fucking twerking on the mini golf.
Oh my gosh.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I think it's Pop
That's
Stroke, right?
what I
Yeah,
went the
Pop
other
Stroke,
night
yeah.
with Christian for our date night. It's so fun.
It is so fun, and they play really great music there.
Yeah.
I will say, like I didn't really like their drinks because they were either very strong or they were too sweet.
Yeah, when you're out
I
on the
love
course, they're
pomegranate
strong, I feel like. And when
Yeah.
you're sitting down, it's like there's no alcohol in it all.
So I don't know if it's just the bartenders that were there that night, but I will say Brandon and I do not do date nights. I think in the last 8 years of us having kids at the very least, we've probably been on, including my birthday this last year, maybe 4 dates total.
Oh my god.
So because we just don't, we're like, if we're gonna go, we might as well take the kids. But even then, like, we just
your
don't.
schedules were opposite though.
Yeah.
So that was like
and I was in like school, and he was in the military, and so it was a lot of extra work for us to do it. But when we went out for my birthday, and he saw how much fun I had, he was like, I actually wouldn't mind doing date nights because he was like, I was watching you and your sisters and our friend Natalie at the time, who was there with us at the time.
She was a hoot.
And and he was like, he's like, I don't think I've seen you have that much fun in a very, very long time. And he's like, and it was over something as stupid as like mini golf. And I was like, but that was the fun of it. It's like the nostalgia of doing something fun, but as an adult with like other adults and no kids, so you're not worried about anybody but yourself. Like, so great. And so we want to make a plan to like do more date nights.
We need to do
such
like
a good
go-karting or
relaxer.
something now.
Yeah, that would be so fun. They have
Just
that
stuff that's,
K1
like,
out
not
here.
fun to
Is
do
that
with
what it's
kids.
called?
Yeah.
K1?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Fun.
It's like down by the
near
street.
downtown.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
like
think it's
intense.
do
Like
it.
they're
or is
super
it
fast
K1
over.
or is it F1? F1's the
No,
actual racing.
I think it is
Yeah.
K1 because I remember someone telling me, I think it was Mason. That's what he wanted to do for his birthday.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So I think it is K1 because I thought it was typing.
But yeah,
in
that's
wrong,
like
too.
that's like indoor. It's not like mini Grand Prix. No way. It's like actual racing, and you
Yeah.
can go with big groups. And I hear it's really fun.
We should plan that then.
Yeah, we should plan that.
We're due for another date night soon, so
Yeah. I
Yeah,
told
why
Brandon
not?
we should try for like once a month and then like a big group date like once every 2 or 3 months.
That'd be fun.
So we have like all of our friends kind of.
we
'Cause
even
the-
do like when the kids go down,
Mhm.
or even if they're not down. Like as long as Sophie's down, I feel like it's easy if the big kids play. But we'll just hang out mostly at her house, and the boys will golf, and we'll just sit and drink or
last
play
time
a board
we played
game.
a fun like board game called Tipsyland,
Mhm.
like Candyland but drinking edition. It
It's
was
just
a
fun.
lot
Oh,
of
that
fun.
sounds fun.
And that's just like unwinding and enjoyable.
I feel like that would probably only be better if it was like summertime though, because otherwise it's like my kids have to be in bed for school. you know?
Yes, that's why
Or, like,
it's easy
yeah.
for us.
And then I work
because-
weekends, so it's like that doesn't work for me on weekends.
Mhm.
Yeah, we need to get you off the weekends.
Yeah, but I get like a shift differential for doing it, and
Oh.
yeah. Plus, I don't like working weekdays. Weekdays, there's like a whole bunch of chaos at work,
The
and
news
I'd
is
rather
I'm
not deal
off
with
on
that.
weekends too. So it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you work.
Yeah.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, I don't mind doing anything on
I didn't
any
think that
other
through.
day of the week, and I don't mind staying up late on a Friday, even though I work on a Saturday, as long as
But
I'm
you
in
don't
bed
go
by like
until
10.
Saturday night or Saturday morning.
I go Saturday morning.
Okay.
But as long
Yeah,
as
she
I'm
said,
like
like,
in
7
bed
a.m.
by like 10 or 10:30, which is a pretty late night prior to work,
That's
I'm
fine
usually
because
fine.
I'm usually in bed
Yeah.
early. even
This
when
bitch will
people
just
are.
disappear on you. We'll be sitting drinking, and then she's up in bed, and I'm like, good night.
So so one of Brandon's friends' wives, Natalie, she makes the same comment about me. She'll be like, "Oh, so you know that it's time to leave Gabby and Brandon's house when Gabby says, "Okay, guys, go to bed or go take a shower," to the kids."
Mhm.
Or I'll just disappear for 30 minutes and they realize like I'm not coming back.
Yeah,
I do the same thing when Marco has friends at the house. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go shower and lay down.
Mhm.
And I go, because Marco will sit and talk and talk and talk and talk.
Yeah.
So I love that she likes to go to bed early because I'm like, oh, we're done.
Cheyenne's
Good night,
going.
bye.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
I do. The Irish goodbye. I
Mhm.
do it a lot.
Yeah, so you just know when she disappears.
I love a good Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
Same.
For me. Not,
It's so
I don't care
easy.
about anyone else.
I
just
feel
love
like
it.
people may think it's rude of me at first, like if they don't know me that well, and then it just becomes like.
I've never thought it was
laughable
rude. I
thing.
prefer it. And Marco's like, okay, we're gonna sneak out in like 5 minutes. And then he's like, bye, John. Bye, Dave. Bye, Brenda. Bye, this. And I'm like, I don't think he knows what an Irish goodbye is. And I'm like, hi guys. Gotta use the restroom. Out the door to the car.
Yeah. I just grab my bag and I just gone.
Dip out.
Book it.
That's funny. Yeah, our date night was fun the other day. I think date nights are. Sometimes you can't always do date night. Like even if you guys can't do it, do you do little cute things at home? Elise?
No.
No.
We've tried
No.
Okay. Okay.
No. We've tried like movie nights,
Yeah.
and we'll bring the kids into that obviously because the
We do
kids
that
are right
too,
there.
yeah.
So we'll try to plan it on a day where the kids don't have school the next day, and then we'll get them
Yeah.
like snacks and stuff. And that's kind of fun for us. Or we'll just do like dinners. Like we'll just plan a dinner, and it'll just be like I'll invite my mom, or Marco and Bridgette will come over, or it'll be our friends Jason and Natalie and Josh, or so
Yeah.
we'll invite some people, but that's kind of like what we do most of the time. We don't really do date nights, but the date nights are so fun. I feel like I need to get on the date night train.
Yeah. You should. And then we can do group ones. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, K1. Whatever
K1.
that's called.
I would even be down to go back to Pop Stroke. We should just go back there.
We should do something for Valentine's Day. Maybe not on Valentine's Day because it's going to be busy everywhere.
A Galentine's date?
Yes, that would be
Galentine's
so
date.
cute. Yes.
That would be fun.
So it's about us girls, but we're bringing the guys.
Yeah.
Because they get FOMO.
Yeah, they do get FOMO.
Marco gets major FOMO.
Oh my
Yeah.
Christian is just like, okay, cool, have fun. And he's like, I had a great time staying home. Like he's very just like, I can watch some shows, I can golf. Like he does not care. But Marco's like, I'll be there. No, I'll be there.
Yeah, every time. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go tan, and then I'm gonna go run to Target real quick. Then I'll be back.
And he's like, oh, I'm going to come with you.
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, okay. Are you bringing the kids? No, I can't bring the kids to tan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to drive you? Do you want me to drive you? Because I could take you to tan and we could go to Target together. And in my head, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to buy anything that I want to buy at Target if I bring them with. And then I'm like,
The fun police is there.
Yeah.
There's no point.
I want to bring my dad. And then I'm like, do you want to go with me? And then he's like, well, I had to run to Costco we might as well all just go. And
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go. But then, that's not even the bad part. He'll be like, okay, gets up, hops in the shower, shaves, So I don't even know. Takes 20 minutes to get out, and then I'm like, I could have been done tanning by now. I would have been at Target already.
I would
And
have been
then-
checking out.
Then he gets downstairs with his shoes on. What's taking? Everybody, get your shoes on. What are we doing? What the fuck? I'm like,
We were all waiting on you.
all right, girls, you know the drill. Like, let's go. Dad's ready. But yeah, sometimes I literally have to tell him. Like, that's one of our next thing is like communication challenges. Sometimes I have to tell him like, okay, calm down. No one did anything, and you're getting frustrated. He'll
Yeah.
see like a ramen noodle left on the counter, and he'll be like, lose his mind. And I'm like, literally, we were having a good morning without you. So you
Go back to bed.
back there, or we can like chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Or like he'll get mad at something at work or frustrated with something that happened during his day, and then I'm like, you don't have to yell at me or get mad at me. Like, separate that. I didn't do anything to you, so if you're gonna talk to me like an asshole, like, I'm gonna go do my own thing then. Like, I'll probably leave. Give me a reason to go tan and go on a run and not be in the house.
Yeah.
I will just leave. 9 times out of 10, like, if I feel like he doesn't calm down and he's pissed off about stuff that literally had nothing to do with me or the kids, I will go on a run. And he's like, you're just leaving? And I'm like, yep, I'll be back in 5 miles. Like, we'll see how long that takes. Sometimes I'll purposely walk it. Just, like, I'll walk, like, a whole mile just to, like, stretch it out.
Yeah.
And then I end up doing, like, 6 miles. Because if I was going to run 5, I still have to run 5. So
See, you just
You'll
do
walk
too
that.
much. You do
I
too
know.
much.
She's like, oh, I just ran 10 miles, but I guess I'll go do this now. I'm like,
The amount of
Running 10
calories you
miles.
must burn between running 10 miles and like coloring all day long.
right?
Gosh.
Not
How
enough.
long do these coloring sessions last?
Pretty good. He's one to, like,
Pretty good. She didn't ask the quality. She asked
like,
the
No, I
quantity.
meant, like,
Right.
time-wise. The time is pretty good. Like, he's really good at making it stretch.
Well, yeah,
'Cause he'll be like-
just right outside the door looking under the crack.
Oh, I know.
Like,
These doors
so
are not made well. Is
fingers,
yours
like,
high from the ground? 'Cause mine is. Mine's like this much from the fucking ground.
Little, their daughter.
Yeah, and you'll be
their
like,
little fingers are.
Mom, Dad, Mom, what do you need? Oh, I just had a question. I don't have an answer for you right now. Okay. But Mom, oh my God, go away. We put a towel.
Oh.
We'll put a towel at the bottom of the door
Yeah.
so they can't see us because they'll be like, we see you on the bed. I'm like, stop, go. But yeah, he's really good at like if I'm on top and I'm just like buck wild and he's like, okay, like calm down, like take
You're like,
it slow.
gotta
It
get
feels
this done.
like we're running out of time. No, he'll be like, no, it feels so good. Just slow it down. I want to enjoy it because I'm right there. Or like, there's other times where I'm not ready yet, and he's like, figure it the fuck out because I can't do it any longer.
It's really hot and cold with guys. I feel like I could draw it out easily.
Yeah.
And I feel like with guys, it's like they feel it and either it goes or they're like they can like full on stop it. And it's so hot and cold with dudes.
If we need to make it quick, I usually have like a couple positions where I know, like,
Yeah.
if I do this one, it'll go like that.
Yeah.
If I'm on top, it's usually the quickest for me. But for
Yeah.
some reason, my favorite is when I'm on the bottom. And then it happens. And then
I
I'm
like
like, I
just,
don't know
like-
what about, I think it's like the weight of him and like
the
the
muscle.
I'm just suffocating and can't breathe.
muscle.
A little bit of breath play, you know? That,
You gotta
yes.
play the knife play.
But usually when I'm on top, that's when usually when I'm on top, that's when it's like the quickest for him too. I don't know what it is about having like the full view, but
They just
he'll be
to
like,
do it.
okay, like right when I finish it, then he'll like pull me off, flip me over, then from behind I'm like, oh my God, let me breathe.
Let it, like a good wine, just like uncork
Gotta
it
air it
and
and
let it
cork
air
it.
it.
Yeah.
John Tucker. Almost, I'm
Anyway,
sweaty.
I know,
It's
hot
working
right
you
now.
up.
I know.
Where is he? Let me text him. Be
He's
ready
come
in
home
10.
real fast. Isn't he watching your kids?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is
he's
actually.
busy.
Oh, I know where he's at. He's at my house watching my kids.
Leave him alone.
I thought he was at home too.
you guys will have your moment in a little bit.
Be like, move, bitch. I did that to Sophie. I was doing something and I was like, move, bitch. And she said, move, bitch. And I was like, I need to watch my parenting tactics. And now I always say, I was like, I'm going to beat your ass to her. And now that's all she says. Every time they're playing on the scooters, on the street or something, I'll beat your ass, Keegan. I'll beat your ass.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
Bridget.
You have to remember they're
So
sponges and they're gonna
bad.
soak it all up.
She's the worst.
Okay, what are any last couple things we want to talk about?
don't know.
I think we went to go start on the topic of communication.
Oh yeah. Do you
And-
feel like you
and
have
then we
any
got derailed.
communication things that help you throughout the week with him? Like, what do you guys do? Is it just like a fuck you when we walk away and then we're like happy again? Like how our relationship goes?
Wait, what do you mean?
Or-
Like if we're fighting?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you guys make up?
we don't usually.
don't?
So
No, I'm
it
just
is
kidding.
like us.
No, I'm just kidding.
One day we're beefing, the next is what are you
So,
doing today? I'm bored.
Yeah, so like because I hate saying sorry. I don't like it. It
Okay,
is like
Marco.
making me chug a
no,
gallon of
that's me.
vinegar.
I struggle too.
Yeah,
I
I-
will admit that. I've been working on it.
Yeah, I've been trying to work on it too because I feel like he's really receptive to the sorry. And if I just try to, like Bridget and my relationship growing up would always be like, we would go at each other and then we'd cool down and then we would just act like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And that was normal for us. And so that's what I do with Brandon. But I feel like he's more receptive to the whole I'm sorry thing.
I'm
and
very
like,
receptive.
I
to
like
getting
I
a
fucked
sorry.
up, yeah. And so I try to do that now, whereas before I would just try to ignore it and like go back to just things being normal. And then he would be so petty and act like I hurt his feelings and just be like, "What now? You want to talk to me? Like now you want to be nice to me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're over it. Like move on."
Yeah.
But he likes the sorry, and so now I try to say sorry. Like I'll be like,
I'm so.
yeah, like I think the last time we got into a fight, I literally walked into the kitchen and I was like, so I think you know where I'm trying to go with this.
He's like, just say sorry.
Coming to you first, and he literally did one of the.
I could see him doing that fucking face too.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to say it, and he's like, you could just say it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm sorry for lashing out at you. And he's like,
Wow.
it was so easy. And I was like, no, it wasn't. It was like vinegar on my tongue.
burning. Right?
Yeah.
You're getting acid
Indigestion. Like,
reflux.
I can't deal with it. Yeah. No.
See, Marco's the I'm sorry one.
Yeah.
All the time. And then he'll get mad because like, you never apologize. And in my head, I'm like, it wasn't me, bud. It wasn't me.
I'm not the problem.
I'm so passive. I am so okay. I'm just gonna get over it. Like to me, if it's not work, like this is how I think of things. Doesn't matter what relationship it is with somebody. If I want to stay in that relationship with them and I don't want this to ruin it, I'm just gonna get the fuck over it.
Mhm.
I don't really care to talk about it. I don't care to do anything. You're a talker. I gotta talk about it with you. I talk more about my feelings with you than I do
Really?
with
We're
Marco.
a talker? I'm a talker?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I feel like I
Maybe
have to talk about my
therapy's
feelings with you.
helped me. Yeah, because you kind of have to.
I like to keep it to myself. Like I'll move on. I'll
But
get
I
over it.
used to do that. I used to like hold it all in, and then, after I had my second son, and I still hadn't worked through my trauma, and then
Your
that
second
caused
son.
all those marriage issues because I would just hold everything in.
Mhm.
I think it does great for me.
I feel like Brandon does that. He holds in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's not until he's like bottled so much up.
Oh yeah.
And then
And then
probably
they
I
work on
pissed
it.
him off. Yeah. And then he like explodes.
Yeah.
But that's so rare for him because he's usually really good at letting things slide a lot of the
Yeah.
time. He's like Bridget, very passive. It's
I feel
weird.
like I blow up.
We
once a
married each
year.
other. Like I
But
feel
I
like
can
Marco's
tell
me and you're
100%,
Brandon. Yeah.
I can tell when you're mad, even though you don't talk about it. I can tell. Yes.
Do I
Just
twitch?
by like the way. No, it's the
Do
way
I
you
twitch?
like your facial expressions, your shortness in your words.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I can tell. So then I'm like, let's talk about it because clearly you're
Spit it out,
bottling
bitch.
up.
Get on with it. Yeah, no, Marco will be like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm fine. Why? And he's like, I feel like something's wrong. And I'm like, no, I was just thinking about something. He's like, what are you thinking about? I was thinking tomorrow and I just make something up. But I feel like he knows, and every time I'm like,
Wait, like you try to avoid it? When he
Yeah,
tries
I
to bring
don't
it
like
up?
to talk about shit. I'd rather just get over it. Because I
That's-
feel like if I tell Marco how he gets mad if I don't speak when he's mad. If he's like, yada, 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 and then he's like, oh, you got nothing to say? And then I'm like, okay. And then I speak, and then he's like, no, 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 no. And I'm like, okay, that just
It
made
just
it
starts
worse.
more of a fight.
So then I'm like, I won't say anything. And then he's like, well, clearly this conversation's going nowhere. And I'm like, fuck, I can't win either way.
Yeah.
And he does not see that connection. That either way, it doesn't matter if I say something or not.
Mhm.
Or he'll tell me, like, I don't know why you wear your shoes around the house. And then he'll wear his shoes around the house. And then I'm like, babe, don't wear your shoes around the house. It doesn't fucking matter. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, all right. So then I'll be like, this is another one of those, like, if you do it, it's okay. And if I do it, it's not okay. And you can call me out, but I can't call you out. Type deal. And then that starts a fight too. So I'm like, okay, can't say my mind there. So I just kind of like don't care to because I know I'm gonna get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
And I don't like being mad or upset or anything. I like being happy. So I'm like, okay, I don't want it to bother me or ruin our day. So let's just, especially because he can get called out at any time, and I'm just like, I don't want us to like be
Beefing.
the whole time before he ends up going into work. So I don't know. I'm just really good with getting over it. And truthfully, 9 times out of 10, the event is not going to bother me later at all.
Mhm.
But there are some that like when something starts happening and I just bottled it all up, I will lose my shit. And it's really, really, really bad. And then I'm like silent for the rest of the day. I like won't talk to him, nothing, like quiet in the house. And then you can tell he'll feel bad because he'll like be like, I need to run to Lowe's. And then when he comes back, he's like, I have to run to Costco. Do you want to come? And I'm like, want me to go?
Can we get Starbucks on the way?
And then he'll be like, he makes it a point to give me a big hug, and he's like, I'm sorry. Can we move on? And I'm like, yeah, we're good. I should wait for the I'm sorry, and then I'm happy again.
Wait, so
But-
then do you bottle things up with Christian, or like are you confrontational when you
No,
notice things
I
are
used
off?
to, and now, no. Now, like, it depends on the situation. Some, if it's minor, I'm like, that's so silly to fight about.
Yeah.
So I'll just get over it. But if it's something that is actually bothering me, then I will just tell him right away.
Yeah. I feel like that's what I do. I just,
You are very vocal.
Yeah.
You are Marco. Yeah.
I
And you're
don't-
the same way, which is all just really pisses me off because I feel like I only hang out with Marcos. And I just feel like, what am I doing wrong? I'm just kidding. I find pure enjoyment in verbal abuse. I think I'm like thriving. Like beat me down, bitches, so I can build myself back up.
Maybe that's your love language. It's like
verbal abuse.
it's not words of affirmation, it's like words of degradation, and
Yeah,
then
I love
and
that.
that's what you thrive on.
And then I'm like, oh, soaked down there. Let's go, babe.
You're like, love it.
You got me.
Keep it coming.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Well, that's pretty much all I have. But you know,
Okay.
is it a game?
Yeah, well, it's not really a game, it's just like funny scenarios. On like what moms and wives will say. And
Okay.
one of them, a big one, is it's fine or I'm fine. Or like the way like girls will text compared to the way guys will text.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we type a K to our husband, like Christian knows. Oh fuck. Like what did I do?
Is everything
The
okay?
power of
Shaky
words.
Or
person.
emojis, like we'll give each other shit if he doesn't use an emoji or if I don't.
You need emojis. You need emotions in text messages. I've
You
noticed
don't
because
use
when I
them.
voice text,
I stopped using them
and-
because you don't.
oh no, I
You
like them. It
rarely
doesn't
use
bother me either
emojis.
which way. But like if I voice text, I know I'm like, I need to send another one. Okay, that was meant in a really good way, not a bad way. I'm just curious because like there's no emojis or anything, and Sophie's got my phone. I can't put it in, but now I'm like smiley face, cracking up, heart eyes, happy thoughts, happy
Yeah.
thoughts.
Sometimes the way she texts, I'm like, oh my god, you sound like such a bitch.
Marco, that's why Marco hates text messages. He's like, stop
They
texting
are
people and
shitty.
just call them because text messages come off the wrong way. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, they're fine. Then she's like, I felt like that was a little mean, and I'm like, shit, I'm sorry. That smiley face here, heart eyes here, we're good here. Blessings, blessings, blessings.
Blessings. Yeah, so if me and Christian don't do an emoji, we'll give each other shit. Like, is something wrong? Did
Yeah.
I do something wrong?
See, Marco never uses emojis, so I know how to read his text all the time.
Yeah, Brandon doesn't really.
When
use
he
emojis
does,
either.
I'm like, oh my god. Sometimes he'll throw in the occasional heart or the middle finger, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so romantic.
She does like verbal abuse.
That's what she gets off on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
This is therapy.
Brandon's never really like used emojis either. He also doesn't use like pet names. Like he doesn't call me babe or it's like Gabby. I'm just Gabby.
Oh, Marco refuses to call me Bridget unless he's mad, but boy, does he know. I love when he says my name. Say it again. Say it again.
No, so like I know if Brandon, I know he's like feeling some kind of way if he's actually using the emoji. He doesn't ever use it though, like out of anger. It's always like it's usually like with sexual intent behind
Eggplant,
it. It's
water
like
sports.
yeah, like
Got it.
like
You got the
or like a
eggplant,
winky emoji.
you have the taco and the donut, right?
Or the peach.
No,
The
like
peach is booty.
Yeah.
Eggplants, obviously penis. I'm using proper terms.
Well,
and
then this would be
taco.
the buttocks,
the
Peach
buttocks,
is buttocks.
glutes.
the gluteus maximus.
Taco is your pelvic bone.
Coachy.
And then you do the water squirt.
Yeah.
Or the donut.
I don't think I've ever used the
with the
donut.
eggplant.
I've never used a donut before. That sounds
Yeah,
wild.
so it's like the whole.
Is that the butthole?
Do you need
What
me
about
to
like a cake?
demonstrate?
You know how they call like your.
That's what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just use the. I'll use like the okay and like the finger.
I've done that.
Oh, that's a new one. I'm gonna do that later.
So we're on the same page. The donut sounds like it's off my books, though.
So it'd be like I feel like if I use a donut, I'd also have to use like a hot dog. But then there's always a bun with it, you know. So
Good
I
man,
don't
sir.
do
Good on
those.
that one.
So
Okay. Well, that
Oh my
concludes
gosh.
today's episode. If you survived this episode, you're now part of the Sisterhood of Emotional Instability. We would love to hear your stories. So make sure to send us your best stories. You can find all of our social media platforms on Instagram. We have Hoot Holler Podcast at. Oh wait, I don't have the old
You
one.
We'll just link them all below.
Yeah, we got an Outlook, we got Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to watch our Patreon exclusives on Monday. So stay unhinged, stay hydrated, and always
Always hoot and holler.
Bye, guys.
Say bye, Gabby.
bye.
Clap.
Don't move, don't move. Okay, and we're done.
I think we waited long enough.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah. You stopped it?
I think.
I don't think so.
I just